Hello everybody and welcome to a LEGO Indiana Jones review. The set we're going to be looking at today is the Jungle Cutter. This is set number 7626. This set was released in 2008 and contains a total of 511 pieces. The original price for this set at the time was $40, and if you bought it new online today, it's worth about $115. If you watched my Indiana Jones haul video I posted a while back, this is one of the two sets I got, and I originally paid $63 for it, and it's in a fantastic condition, so I'm really lucky to have gotten it at such a good price. And this set is packed full with so much playability features. As you can see, it takes up a lot of space here. There's so much going on. We get a total of 4 minifigures, and it's packed full with awesome features, so I'm going to go ahead and show them all to you right now. Alright, so let's start off by looking at the minifigures. So like I said, we get a total of 4 minifigures. We get Indiana Jones, we get the Colonel, and we get 2 Russian guards right here. So let's start off by looking at Indiana Jones, the main character. So obviously we get the classic hat, bag, and whip accessories with him, except in this set we get this rocket launcher, which in the movie he uses to explode the Jungle Cutter, and it's got a flick fire missile sort of mechanism on it, so you could just flick it and it goes off like that, as you can see. And you also get an extra one to reload in here. So like I said, obviously we get the whip right here. Very nice classic Indiana Jones accessory. You can't not have the whip. Here is the classic Indiana Jones hat, as you can see. And we basically have his classic face right here. There's been a couple different variations of Indiana Jones heads, but this is the standard one, as you can see. And here is his bag. It's basically always the same from each Indiana Jones character. If you have an Indiana Jones set, you already know what he looks like, but just for the sake of it, of the review, here is his torso right here. So I've always really liked this torso with his shirt underneath. Always very well done. No printing on the back. And here is the printing on his leg, which I've always thought was really cool, with the belt right there and the holster for his pistol. Very nice figure. I've always loved Indiana Jones. He's always been one of my favorite minifigures ever made. So here, let's move on to the Colonel right here. So here he has his very mean face. He has a sort of black pistol as an accessory right here. It reminds me of a Star Wars blaster, but yeah, that's his accessory. So again, here is his face. He doesn't look very happy at all. During the entire movie, he just tries to stop Indy. And here is his hat right here, his sergeant hat. And here is the printing on his torso. Very nicely done again. Really like the detail on there. No back printing and just beige legs. Now let's move on to the 2 Russian guards. As you can see, they're pretty much similar. This guy has a gun as an accessory again right here. Very cool. And here, basically, it's really only the face that changes on these 2. So he has a little smirk going on right there. Here is his green hat. The printing on his torso is also very nice. I like the belt right there. And no printing on the legs or back. And here is the other Russian guard, and he's exactly the same, other than his face right here. That's a little different, just a little more serious. Those are the 4 minifigures we get in this set. In this set, we also get a total of 5 very vicious red ants. If you've seen the movie, these little guys are pretty scary and pretty dangerous. As you can see, they're they're kind of creepy, but they're really well done. As you can see, you get a total of 5 of them, and they've got the red on the legs right there. And overall, LEGO did a really good job on modeling these. I really like how they look. They're pretty accurate to the movie, and they're pretty big, and they do a lot of damage if you've seen the movie. But pretty cool that LEGO included these 5 little guys in here. It just adds more of the feeling of the 4th movie in this set. In this set, we also get 3 jungle trees, as you can see, which I think look very nice. They're all built the same way, but they just add that much more of a jungle feel to the set. I think they look really nice. So just to get a closer look to them, here's how they're made. made, and they've got the trunk right there and the leaves at the base. Very, very nicely done. And they're also made kind of fragile so that you can easily break them with the jungle cutter, just like they do in the movie. So if you bring it over, this is one very cool feature of the jungle cutter, which I'll show you more in a moment. The blades will spin and you can cut the trees down like that, as you can see. So they're very fragile, but it makes for a very nice feature in this set. Alright, so next we have the second biggest build of this set, which is the little hideout that Indy uses in the movie. That he pops out with his rocket launcher and explodes the jungle cutter. And it is very cool. It really has a little cave feel to it, as you can see. Lots of foliage pieces on it, which I think look very nice. Really gives it a jungle feel. Overall, I'm just really happy with how this set really makes you really feel like you're in a jungle. We've got these rock pieces on the side right here, as you can see, and I'll explain more of the inside in a moment. So there's kind of a 360 view for you. So as you can see, there's this big spider web with a giant tarantula on there, and we have these little gears on the side, and you can just raise or lower. Mine is a little crooked. You could just raise or lower it like here, as you can see, which is a very nice feature. But mine seems to have a little bit of problem on it, but yeah, overall looks very nice right there. You can raise or lower it. It could act as a little trap if you want. And in here we have a little crate that Indy has. I guess here's the extra rocket launcher, the extra rocket, and there's another piece you can attach to flick it. And in here we've got some little treasure diamonds, as you can see, and some tools in here, so some wrenches and things. So very nice little accessories to have in this set. So yeah, little crate in there. So little hideout that Indy uses. It looks very nice. Just another nice add to the set. And overall, I just think it looks really, really nice. Alright, so now let's move on to the main attraction of this set, and it is the Jungle Cutter. And as you can see, it's a very, very cool vehicle. It's got the tracks right here for it to roll on, and the blades will spin as it moves, which I'll explain to you how it works in a moment. But very, very cool how it works. So I'll go ahead and give you kind of a 360 view of it, of how it looks. We've got a few stickers on the side right here, as you can see, with some Russian writing. Here is the back. And here's the other side, still the same stickers. And we have a few stickers on the blades, and some stickers on the top here. And here's kind of the sort of like the muffler of the motor. And on here we've got some Russian writing, as you can see on here. And here's a view from the front, so it can really make lots of destruction. And so the way this works, the blades is underneath. As you can see, there's these little wheels, so as they roll on the ground, they touch the blades, so they spin at the same time, as you can see. So I thought that was a really, really cool design technique that they used. In here we have the roof of the cabin that can be removed to easily place a Russian in there to control the machine. And we have these little levers in here, as you can see. So very, very cool. As you can see, there's a couple lights right here on the top of the roof. Right here, as you can see, maybe you've noticed this little piece right here, and what it's used for is this section right here. When in the movie, when Indy shoots his rocket launcher and it explodes the vehicle, well, they've tried to incorporate it in this model, and they've done a pretty good job of it. So if you simply just push real hard, as you can see, it creates this little explosion effect, so the motor blows up. And so this is one of the pieces right here, as you can see, and the other one here. So it's a really cool feature. I think it kind of really makes a nice playability feature. Little explosion right there. And here's kind of the inside, and they've kind of added a little motor detail in here, which is pretty cool, so you can see the inside. And then this jungle cutter is now dead. It can no longer make its destruction. So very cool. Here's a little underneath, and I think it's really cool how they made the tracks right here. It was a little long to put together because you have to snap each individual one. I think there's like a 40 per track, or 40 total, I'm not sure, but it makes for a really nice look overall. And yeah, it definitely, the blades definitely work even better when you're on a floor or carpet. It definitely works a little better, but overall very nice. I think just the design and how it looks, if you compare it to the movie version, it's pretty accurate. You have to push this down to put them back, but yeah, I think it looks really accurate compared to the movie. Looks very nice. Trying to get this back on the right way. There we go. So yeah, very nice build overall. Really like how it looks. And yeah, just packed full of details. And that is the Jungle Cutter for you. So when I bought this set, I did not get the original box, but I did get the original instruction manual that came with it. So as you can see, this is the cover that would have been on the box for the set. So very cool. You see Indy shooting his rocket launcher onto the Jungle Cutter. So very nice. You can see the jungle theme and the classic Indiana Jones logo right here with Indy in the corner here. Very nice. And it's a pretty big instruction manual. So this is kind of what it looks like. And on the back here, we have this very cool, it's kind of a flashback to the 2008 era of Lego sets. And the Lego Club magazine right here. Definitely a cool time. Seeing these magazines here brings me back memories. And when the Lego Indiana Jones video game was coming out in 2008, there was a little ad here. Very cool. Definitely brings back some memories. And here's some view on the other Indiana Jones sets that were out at the time. So very cool instruction manual. It's very cool again to see these sort of little memories come back just by looking at it. So this is the instruction manual for the set. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, this is a very cool set filled with awesome playability features. I am really happy to finally have a new Indiana Jones set in my collection because the Indiana Jones theme was by far one of my all-time favorite themes, and I only got 3 sets at the time, so for me to have a new set like this, I'm really excited about, and it's just so cool how you get the 3 Russians and Indiana Jones in there, and the whole jungle aspect to it is just very cool. They really succeeded to giving us that jungle feel in the set. The Jungle Cutter is very cool. When you build it, it's really awesome to see the techniques that Lego used to make all the functions work like they do. It's very cool. The little cave here, the little hideout, is also a very nice add to the set. Overall, very nicely done, and I personally got it for a very nice price, so I'm happy about that. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this set. Let me know if you have it, and if you like the Indiana Jones theme when it was out at the time. Like I said, to me it was by far one of my favorites. I'd like to know what you guys thought of the theme, and again, this was the Jungle Cutter. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you again in another video. Goodbye.